guess I'm recording now. Alright. So, hi guys. So my name is Chris, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. I've done YouTube before in the past, kind of, where you just post whatever you create, which is kind of cool. I like those kind of things. It's like the raw YouTube. But this is my channel for my vlogging and tracking transition stuff, and that's another point. So I'm a trans guy. I'm 20 years old, 9 months on T, and yeah, this is me. So I created a bit of a list for talking points. Just change my hat a little bit. And the talking points are, just things for me to talk about. So you can get to know me a little bit before I start posting more frequently and making actual videos, like talking about things. Sometimes it's kind of weird to start watching a YouTube and not know anything about the people that you're watching or the person you're watching. So like, to start, so like I said, I'm 20 years old and 9 months on T. I started kind of shockingly fast on T. What I did was I contacted this organization around here. I live in like Metro Detroit. We have this cool kind of like organization, brotherhood kind of thing for trans guys. Put a link in the description below for those guys. Then they told me to talk to somebody else, get a referral for a doctor, and then I got that referral, and then I went to that doctor's place, and then they set me up, and I was good to go within like a couple weeks. So this is me, and I am 9 months on T. Although I do believe my levels are short, I think. I went to the doctor's today, got my blood taken just to double check on that, but I also got a shot today. So like, aside from that, like, there's not too much that's interesting about me. So what I usually do in my spare time is I just play a lot of video games, honestly. Dragon Age, Witcher, GTA, Assassin's Creed, Dishonored, Deus Ex, a lot of AAA games. So like, what else is there? I work at a pizza place, which is, a super glamorous job, if I say so myself. I just deliver pizzas. It's pretty chill. It's like, I'm not doing too much in my free time. Aside from like video games and working, that's pretty much all I do. I've drawn in the past a couple times. Like, I got some art on the wall over here that's really disappointing. A lot of like little notebook sketches, mostly from high school though. I just spent a little bit of time on Tumblr, but I'm trying to like honestly spread myself out over social media just a little bit more, like on Twitter, Facebook, trying to cover all bases. And also, I make bad YouTube videos, such as this one, and the videos on my other channel, which I might put a link to in the description below, but I doubt it. I doubt that one. So, like, some of the things I'm going to talk about today are just kind of like I said, to get to know me. So, to some fun facts, I'm just going to list off some fun facts. I have 3 tattoos. I'm sure you've already, where is it? Well, there's one. Okay, this one I just got yesterday. If I keep looking like over here, that's where I am. I'm watching myself. So if you see me look over here, that's what I'm doing. But anyways, right here, this one I just got Tuesday. This is Thursday. So I got it like 2 days ago. And then I also have this one, which is a lovely drag queen, which is a little weird, but this is kind of silly and gay and shit. But I used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I watched about 2 seasons of it. Season 6 was where I started, and I really, for some reason, I just felt myself relating to one of the contestants, and I got that tattoo, which was my first tattoo, and I love it, and people always compliment it, and they're like, oh, that's badass. Also, I've had compliments from certain people saying she's hot, which is interesting. This is my second tattoo that I ever got. I got it like last year, I think, in like the summer or something. See, it says sinner, but it also says saint. People usually go fucking crazy for that one. They're like, oh, that's so cool. I got that one kind of like as a symbolic kind of thing. I did the saint because so many people are always like, ugh, you're a great person. I doubt it, but they always say it, so you know, I got that. And then the sinner is because, well, according to certain Bible thumpers, I'm going to hell for being queer, you know, I'm going to hell for being trans, I'm going to hell for having sex with men, so on and so forth. But so those are the only tattoos I have right now. I'm getting another one within the next few months, like right around here. It's gonna be a Norse compass, which I'll hopefully put a picture of right here. So if you don't know what a Norse compass is, you know, it's right here. This is a Norse compass. I was originally going to get a just a regular compass, because this is a birthday present. I'm getting matching tattoos with my best friend of 12 years. And so we were just gonna get like a regular compass, and then I thought, you know, hey, for my tattoo at least, I'm gonna get a Norse compass, because that's me. That's another thing about me. I am a Norse pagan. I'm all about that Norse bullshit. Odin, Loki, Thor. I'm just naming off stuff people would know. That, of course, and this should be said for all religions, but does not define me as a person. That's not really an important detail in my life. So anyways, another thing about me, I have 4 animals in the house right now. I got my 2 cats, Jessie and Sketty, like spaghetti. Jessie's the oldest of the 2, and Sketty's a little baby. And then my mom's cat, Pinky, which I don't know. I don't hate her, but I don't really like her either. And then my dog, Scoop, and he's like the fucking best ever. He's like amazing. I love him. Got my dog not too long after we got my mom's cat, so they're both like really old now. And I don't know, I got my dog like 4th or 5th grade, I know that much. And then I got my oldest cat 10 years ago. I remember that. So he's like 10 years old now, because we got him when he was just a little kitten. So like, I guess I could talk a little bit about just like what high school was like for me. I feel like that's a question a lot of people might want to know, you know, because like, you know, when you're trans and you're in high school, shit can be fucked. So like, when I was in high school, I wasn't really out to too many people, and I only realized I was trans like, you know, in like that 3-year time. I was like freaking out always. In case some of you are watching this and like, wait, high school is 4 years. I dropped out in my junior year, and I just got my GED instead. But anyways, halfway through my high school career, I was like, wait a second, hold on. And so, you know, I did a little self-exploration, honestly with the help of the internet, because, you know, the internet can sometimes just be a fucking savior when you're questioning your sexuality or gender. So, you know, I was kind of a noob when it came to Tumblr at the time, but the blogs that I followed were like really super like queer and shit, and I was like, this is really cool. And then I think with the help of all of them, all the blogs that I followed at that point in time, it just kind of like just hit me, and I was like, fuck, trans. So then like, you know, after that happened, I think the first person I told was my best friend. I didn't even like tell them. I was just kind of like, hey, can you like call me a different name and like use like male pronouns with me? Like, they were like, yeah, fucking whatever, sure. I think in that same conversation they came out as fucking gay, and I was like, nice. I actually remember exactly how that one went down. They were like, I know this is shocking, but I'm gay. And I just remember saying, fucking solid. Because, you know, that's the kind of person I am. I haven't changed a bit in that sense. But, you know, with that, you know, I moved forward a little bit with my social transition, I suppose you can call it. I would tell certain friends of mine, I created a new Facebook for myself. You know, I asked certain people, you know, to go along with it, and they were like, alright. My best friend was kind enough to have the interactions sometimes with people to tell them I was trans instead of me telling them. Sometimes I was just like, I don't think I can do that. But like, it was really cool because, you know, like, I started dating as a guy. I had been dressing the way I do now pretty much my entire life. I remember 2nd grade was about I'm gonna say 2nd grade was probably the last year where I was like, yes, mother, yes, you pick my clothing, yes, me, for me, yeah. And something like hit me, and I was like, I need a shirt with a transformer on it. It wasn't exactly like that, but, you know, it hit me. I was just like, maybe I'd be more comfortable in these clothes. And so, you know, I started wearing, you know, masculine clothes, and I liked it. I was like, fuck yeah. And then, you know, it carried on through high school until now. Yeah. But yeah, in high school, it was pretty okay. I mean, a lot of people just assumed I was gay as fuck. Which I guess they weren't wrong. You know, a lot of people were speculating, like, saying, like, I was dating my best friend and stuff like that. Because we were both, I guess, technically female identifying at that point in time. My best friend is just gender neutral. You know, I was only out to so many people, so, you know, people still knew me as a girl, so on and so forth. So, people would be like, they're just gay. But, like, eventually, you know, I think in my junior year, most people knew. Like, even if they weren't my friend, like, I feel like a lot of that just kind of spread by word of mouth. And then, like, I was like, fuck this. And I left public school, and I went to online schooling for about half a year. Flunked out of that. I didn't even flunk out of it. I was kind of, like, kicked out because of my attendance. It's weird how, like, they count attendance on an online school. Although I do remember their accusation at one point was like, you haven't been in school for this amount of time. And I was like, that's where you're wrong. I remember logging in the other day. And they were like, shit, we are a bitch.
All of us collectively at this entire school are a bitch.
And I was like, yeah, you are, face. But then I was still like, well, it's cool, I'm leaving anyways. And then I did, and then I took my GED exams, all 4 of them. I passed them. First 2 exams, English and history, I passed with honors. And math, I passed, like, you needed a 50 to pass, and I got a 51. I feel like science was similar. I think I got in the 60s with that one. But anyways, this is just, you know, me. This is who I am. This is my YouTube, and I'm going to be trying to post on here pretty frequently. Maybe like every week, every other week, or probably every other week if I'm being honest. I'll be sure to like update you on transition stuff and hopefully upgrade the production value here. This isn't top of the line. I'll get like a backdrop or some shit. Thanks for watching. You know, subscribe if you're interested in like getting updates in the future or whatever. Hit that motherfucking like button. So thanks for watching and stay fresh, you cool beans. Hey, all you cool beans. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked everything that you got to see, because, you know, I put a lot of work into this, believe it or not. It took me a lot of time to set everything up, like, a lot of time. But what I did here was my best today, and I hope you guys really like my video, enough at least, to continue watching in the future. Put up my links for my social media stuff, and hopefully, you know, you guys like what you see, and decide, you know, hey, this guy is pretty decent, so I'm gonna watch his stuff. And if you do that, I'd really fucking appreciate that, because like I said, I put a lot of work into this, and I'm gonna be putting even more work into this in the future, and this was just kind of a warm-up and like a good little way to start this out. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.